Top 10 fragrances every grown man should be wearing. Here's the truth. Your age doesn't define how you should smell. What matters is knowing what actually works for you. The right cologne isn't just about smelling good. It's a statement. It reflects your style, your confidence, and who you are as a man. But let's be honest, a lot of guys are still wearing scents that make them smell outdated, even older than they really are. If you want to walk into any room and come off refined, put together, and confident, here are 10 fragrances you need to know. 1. Terre d'Hermès, the scent of dry earth and expensive woods. Effortless sophistication. The first fragrance on the list is Terre d'Hermès. If there's a scent that feels like stepping into a luxury cabin in the woods, this is it. It opens with a burst of citrus, but quickly settles into dry earth, warm woods, and a subtle touch of spice that ties everything together. It's refined, grounded, and unmistakably mature. This isn't a fragrance that screams for attention. Instead, it quietly commands respect, but only when someone gets close enough to notice it. Now here's where most guys get it wrong. They overapply it, thinking it needs to fill the room. But the real power of Terre d'Hermès is in its subtlety. You're not trying to leave a scent trail everywhere you go. You're building a presence, calm, confident, and in control. Picture this. You're at an intimate dinner. You lean in for a handshake. And that's when they catch it. That moment. That's where this fragrance shines. The key here is simple. Less is more. 1 or 2 sprays is all you need. This is about refinement, not projection. Go too heavy, and you lose the elegance that makes this scent so powerful. 2. Tom Ford Grey Vetiver, clean, sharp, and effortlessly put together. Next up is Tom Ford Grey Vetiver. The kind of fragrance that says, I've got my life together, without you having to say a word. It's fresh, crisp, and incredibly clean, blending vetiver with citrus and a touch of spice. The result? A scent that walks that perfect line between classic and modern, polished, but never trying too hard. This is the definition of a sharp, put-together presence. But here's where most guys mess up. They think sharp means strong, so they overdo it. The truth is, Grey Vetiver is all about understated elegance. You don't need a heavy cloud of fragrance to make an impression. Just a couple of sprays, and it does the work for you. Picture yourself walking into an important meeting. You don't say much, but your presence is felt. Clean, confident, and composed. That's exactly what this scent delivers. It's refined without being pretentious. Noticeable, but never loud. So keep it minimal. Let the freshness and precision speak for itself. Because the moment you go too heavy, you lose that clean, sharp edge that makes this fragrance so powerful. 3. Creed Green Irish Tweed, the signature of quiet confidence. Creed Green Irish Tweed is the kind of fragrance that feels like a well-kept secret. It's subtle, refined, and unforgettable without ever trying too hard. It opens with fresh citrus and green notes. But what really defines it is the heart of iris and sandalwood, giving it that timeless, sophisticated character. This is the scent of quiet confidence, the kind of man who doesn't need to announce his presence. But here's the mistake a lot of guys make. They treat it like a typical fresh fragrance, and end up overapplying it. Green Irish Tweed isn't about volume. It's about elegance. It should sit close to you, leaving just a soft trail, enough for people to notice something different, without ever knowing exactly what it is. Picture a casual day out with friends. Nothing flashy, nothing forced, yet the moment you walk in, there's something about you that stands out. That's the power of this fragrance. It doesn't try to impress, it just does. A couple of sprays is all you need. Go heavier than that, and you risk losing the very thing that makes it special, its understated elegance. 4. Dior Fahrenheit, the bold, rebellious blend of leather and gasoline. Dior Fahrenheit is a fragrance that commands attention, but in a way that feels bold, raw, and unapologetically different. It's daring, it's distinctive, and it blends leather, gasoline-like notes, and spice into something that's instantly recognizable. This is the scent for a man who isn't afraid to stand out. Someone who breaks the rules and owns it. But here's where most guys get it wrong. They go too heavy. Fahrenheit is powerful by nature. And when you overapply it, it can easily cross the line from confident to overwhelming. What makes this fragrance special is its balance. That edge between intensity and control. It's not about filling the room. It's about making your presence known. Just enough to leave a lasting impression. Picture yourself at an evening event. The air is filled with different scents, but yours cuts through. Bold, confident, unforgettable. That's the effect Fahrenheit should have. But remember, less is more. 1 or 2 sprays is all you need. Anything more than that, and you risk turning something powerful into something overpowering. 5. Acqua di Parma Colonia, the classic citrus scent that speaks of sun, ease, and understated elegance. Acqua di Parma Colonia is the kind of fragrance that instantly brings to mind a bright day on the coast. It's fresh, clean, and undeniably elegant, with its bright citrus notes balanced by lavender and soft woods. This is the perfect scent for a man who appreciates simplicity, but still wants refinement. It carries a feeling of ease, leisure, and quiet sophistication. Now here's where a lot of men get it wrong. They assume a citrus fragrance is only meant for summer. But Colonia proves that citrus can be refined enough to work year-round. It's subtle, polished, and never overpowering. Picture yourself stepping onto a terrace early in the morning, with the sun just beginning to rise. That's what this fragrance feels like: calm, refreshing, and effortlessly elegant. The key, once again, is restraint. A light application is all you need to keep that crisp, sophisticated feeling without making it disappear too quickly or feel too faint. This scent works best when it stays clean, airy, and controlled. 6. Penhaligon's Halfeti, a complex, spicy mystery in a bottle. Penhaligon's Halfeti is not your typical fragrance. This is a rich, complex scent that feels like it tells a story with every layer. It opens with a blend of citrus and warm spices, then settles into a deep mix of leather, amber, and woods. The result is something bold, luxurious, and slightly mysterious. This isn't just a scent, it's an experience. It carries a sense of depth and intrigue that naturally draws people in. But here's where most men go wrong. They overapply it. Halfeti is intense and rich, and a little goes a long way. When you use too much, instead of creating intrigue, it can overwhelm the senses. The real magic of this fragrance is in how it unfolds, slowly, unexpectedly. It's the kind of scent you wear when you want to leave an impression without saying much. Picture yourself walking into a dimly lit, upscale lounge. You don't need to do anything. People notice something different about you. Something layered, something interesting. That's Halfeti. Keep it minimal. Let the complexity do the talking. Because once you overdo it, you lose that mystery that makes this fragrance so captivating. 7. YSL Nuit de L'Homme, the ultimate romantic, spicy night out scent. YSL Nuit de L'Homme is the fragrance for a man who understands the power of the night. It's warm, spicy, and undeniably seductive. With notes of cardamom, cedarwood, and lavender, it creates a smooth, magnetic aura that lingers in the air. This isn't just a scent, it's an experience designed to leave a lasting impression long after you're gone. But here's where most guys get it wrong. They think a scent this bold should be applied heavily. In reality, La Nuit de L'Homme is all about balance. It's intense, yes, but too much of it, and it loses that smooth, captivating edge. This is your go-to for evening occasions. Whether it's a date or a night out, it works best when it feels close, personal, and inviting. Picture yourself standing on a rooftop at night, the city lights behind you, the atmosphere just right, and your scent quietly pulling people in without you saying a word. That's the effect you want. For the best results, a single spray on your pulse points is more than enough. Because with this fragrance, subtlety is what makes it irresistible. 8. Bvlgari Man in Black, a bold, boozy leather scent for a powerful presence. Bvlgari Man in Black is a fragrance that demands attention. It's bold, intense, and built around rich, boozy notes of rum, leather, and spice that create a deep, unforgettable presence. This is not a scent for the faint of heart. It's for a man who wants to stand out, someone confident, strong, and unapologetically in control. It speaks of power, luxury, and presence without needing a single word. But here's where most men go wrong. They overapply it. This fragrance is strong by design. 1 or 2 sprays is more than enough. Anything more than that, and you risk overwhelming everyone around you. Picture yourself walking into a high-end event. Your presence is felt instantly, rich, deep, and commanding, but never excessive. That's how this scent should work. It should lead, not overpower. Bvlgari Man in black is about making a statement, but doing it with control. So keep it light, and let those bold leather and rum notes leave a lasting impression of confidence and authority. 9. Bleu de Chanel, the universally appealing, versatile masterpiece. Bleu de Chanel is a fragrance that simply gets everything right. It's clean, sophisticated, and incredibly versatile, the kind of scent that works in almost any situation. With a blend of citrus, woods, and a subtle touch of incense, it feels fresh, but with enough depth to show real refinement. This isn't just a cologne, it's a signature. But here's the mistake a lot of men make. They assume it's too safe, or too common. In reality, that versatility is exactly what makes it so powerful. It works at the office, on casual days, and even on a night out. It adapts to you without ever feeling out of place. Picture yourself at an upscale dinner. Your scent is there, noticeable, but never overwhelming. It blends into the environment effortlessly, while still setting you apart. That's the strength of Bleu de Chanel. It doesn't try too hard, it just works. The key is to keep it minimal. Go too heavy, and it loses that smooth, clean elegance that makes it so appealing. Just 1 or 2 sprays, and you'll come across polished, confident, and completely put together. 10. Mont Blanc Explorer, a modern, versatile scent with an adventurous edge. Mont Blanc Explorer is the perfect blend of fresh, bold, and approachable. It captures that adventurous spirit while still feeling refined and easy to wear. With notes of bergamot, patchouli, and vetiver, it carries a modern scent profile that's often compared to more expensive fragrances, but at a much more accessible price. This is for the man who wants to smell sophisticated without overcomplicating things. But here's where many people get it wrong. They assume it's too light to be taken seriously. In reality, Explorer is incredibly versatile, strong enough to stand out, yet smooth enough for everyday wear. It's the kind of fragrance you can wear to the office in the morning, and still feel confident wearing out in the evening. Picture going through your entire day, meetings, casual moments, then drinks at night, and your scent still feels clean, modern, and put together. That's what this fragrance delivers. And the best part? It's accessible. You get that high-end feel without the luxury price tag. Just 1 or 2 sprays is all you need to keep it fresh, confident, and consistent throughout the day. Bonus: your scent should be discovered, not announced. Here's the real secret to wearing fragrance the right way. Your scent should be discovered, not announced. The best fragrances don't walk into a room before you do. They linger just enough to make people curious, to make them lean in. That's the difference between someone with real taste and someone who's trying too hard. The mistake most men make is overapplying their cologne, thinking more equals better. But the truth is, too much creates a cloud that people notice too early, and that completely ruins the experience. Fragrance is meant to evolve naturally, not overwhelm instantly. The real magic happens when your scent isn't the first thing people notice, but the last thing they remember. Picture this. You walk past someone in a crowded space. Just for a moment, they catch your scent, and before they can fully place it, you're already gone. That feeling, that curiosity, that's what makes a fragrance unforgettable. So keep it light. Let your scent tell your story, quietly, subtly, and in a way that draws people in instead of pushing them away. And there you have it, 10 fragrances that can completely elevate your presence and redefine how people experience you. Because at the end of the day, fragrance isn't just about smelling good. It's about how you show up. It's about confidence. It's about leaving an impression, without saying a word. So don't overdo it. Keep it subtle. Keep it intentional. And let your scent work for you, not against you. Now if you made it this far, drop the word, refined, in the comments. I'll know you actually get it. And if you found this useful, hit like, subscribe, and share this with someone who seriously needs a fragrance upgrade. I'll see you in the next one.